All right, sorry about the wait there. I actually meant to have studio mode on to look first, but I guess we're here now. But anyway, I did promise a demonstration, so let's see if I can channel my inner Big the Cat for a moment. Froggy! Something like that. Was that a sufficient demonstration for you? But yes, read it like that. Yeah, I've found out in recent months that I can actually make a lot more voices than I realized. I always thought I was kind of limited in vocal range and stuff, but through things like the Rudolph thing. Oh, I said to read it, not to do it in. Not to type it. Like if you were to read the message in your head, that's the voice I want showing up. Probably for the best. But anyway, as I've said on the different places, today's going to be a little different from usual streams because I was thinking since it's the new year and everything, and a lot of people like to talk about goals and stuff, so I figured why not? It could actually be fun. So I grabbed some old slides I set up for goals I had for last year, and I wrote up a little bit about things I wanted to do for this year. So, all right, I think I have all of the slides in order. We're about to find out. Okay, let's see. I believe the first one should be about stuff in. Should be the ones from last year. If I have them in the right order. So let's see. What was for that? I think it was music game stuff, wasn't it? Oh, good. Okay. Right. So, yes, these were goals from last year. And only now am I realizing that, at least from my point of view, because the view is so small, so I'm doing it in OBS, these are actually kind of hard to read, aren't they? Oh, hopefully they're easier to read for the rest of you. But yeah, this was a very, let's just say I got kind of bodied by these goals because of all the other stuff I was doing. But yeah, so for the two main games, I had a bunch of things I wanted to do. I didn't do any of them except for one. But I've made progress, so, I can always work on it this year. Because, yeah, Sound Voltex, I intended to get to 8th Dan. Well, I got to 7th. I've beaten all of the 7th Dan courses, so it's definitely a bit of progress, but 16s are a lot scarier than I thought. Yeah, forget about the other part where I'm talking about getting to do 17s or an 18. Oh, yeah, no, not even close. And improving accuracy, the less talked about my rhythm game accuracy, the better. As far as Project Sekai stuff, yeah, if I had stuck to just like mostly Sound Voltex and Sekai streams, I might have gotten good enough to do this, but yeah. Clear machine gun poems on expert. Yeah, no, not even with healers, not yet. Eventually, just not quite yet. Yeah, at least 30 full combos on master level songs. Yeah, no, I haven't really made any progress on them. I'm about halfway through, I think, on my original file before I switched over to the challenge file where I'm trying to get Miku to character rank 100. Before then, on my original file, I think I had like 15 master full combos, so. But now I also have to get all those back too. However, I did somehow, again before the Switch, get in the silver rank in the ranked matches. I have no idea how I managed to do this. I thought the silver rank stuff needed to be a lot better than what I was doing, but apparently the game decided, you know what? Fine, you belong here. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think by the end, I could swear I was like silver 2 or 3. It was something ridiculous. But yeah, I don't really pay attention to ranked matches, so just kind of is what it is for those. But as I improve at other stuff, I'll wind up getting put in higher brackets anyway. I wonder if I'll wind up gold or something by the end of this year. Probably. Let's see. Now, is this where I put the other stuff? Oh, yes. I did start doing a lot of Archaea related stuff, including finally getting on to unlocking and completing the entirety of the Final Verdict pack. A specter which had haunted me for like 2 years since its release. So, it wouldn't normally be the kind of thing I'd put on here, but since all of these things were things I did on stream, well, except for completing Final Verdict. But I did a good chunk of it here. So, and since I do so much Archaea now, I figured that's noteworthy enough. I mean, there's also the fact that I've done everything for the other story packs since then, but. Oh, right. Oops, I forgot this keyboard's not plugged in, is it? I'm trying to type in things on a keyboard that's not currently active. There we go. Figured I'd make mention of the game there. Although, if you ever want to see stuff about it, usually I play it on Thursdays. This week I'll be doing it tomorrow. But anyway, let's see. Oh, why did I have this slide in again? That was basically it as far as talking about these things. Ooh, that's unfortunate, but well, there will be the VODs here, and at some point I'm probably going to make my VOD storage channel I set up a while back public. So you can always go back and check stuff like that too. But there's always YouTube. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, as for 2024 content goals, yeah, this was kind of a mess as well. I originally had all kinds of plans for music covers in addition to any not covers I was doing, and I was actually making some progress on some of these for a while, but then things shifted and I wound up veering heavily into the art side. So, as far as the music end, I didn't do a single thing over there. However, I don't consider it a complete defeat because when I figured out that I wasn't good enough to sing Hokago Stride yet, I did manage to find one I was able to put out a cover of some sort for. So I made art for it and did a cover of the Miku song Greenlight Serenade. Let's see. I don't think I have a chat command to bring that one up. Let me check. Let's see. Chatbot. Chat commands. Hey, at least it's some kind of response. We take those. Ooh, and no, I do not. Okay. All right. Then we will grab the YouTube thing. If I don't have a command for it, then we'll just go to, no, not the count there. Stop that. All right, let's see. Where is it? I think I have playlists for covers, right? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Yes, good. Ah, yes, and this is the terrible link. Oh, good. It didn't put any of the stupid tracking stuff on it. So, yeah, we'll just a little bit of text here, over there. Got to make sure to have the text there too for context. So, but yep, I love Amoy's songs. So, and this one I seem to kind of take to. So, yeah, I should actually, let's see. Do I go back to the one thing? Okay, good. I do. Oh, no, that's fine. Because I'm just gonna be keeping going anyway. So anything you miss, feel free to jump back in later on, and or you can always view the VOD afterward. It'll still be here for a while, same as usual. But yeah, originally the covers were meant to be some kind of big deal, so I had them all like partially hidden except for the first one. But yeah, I may leave them this way for now, because I do still kind of want to go back and try to do Hokago Stride at some point, but I'm going to need to put in some hardcore vocal training for that. Going to need a lot more power and especially a lot more speed. But yeah, in general, that's, well, as I'll get to that when I'm doing the goals, but for this year. But yeah, didn't quite work out this time. However, I do think I made quite a few strides on the art side. So I'd say that's more than a fair trade-off for now. Oh, I didn't put any of my current art here. Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do one of those like year in review art things that people do. I was meaning to make one myself. Well, I can always try and take care of that after the stream today. But let's see. What can I drag in here? I see. Well, if I'm gonna bring in one, this is probably one of the best ones to bring in, because the art in particular that I really feel was the start of a huge shift in my capabilities was this one of another VTuber. Let's see, where? Oh, it's the, no, not search there. Search. Might be in streaming stuff, right? Right, where are you? Oh, I forgot I had done a thing of her for the Groove Coaster collab from 2022. Jeez. I hadn't even realized I had been chatting with her that long. But that's not what we're here for right now. We are here for. Let's see, where's the. Do I have a shareable version? Okay, I didn't make a shareable size one, so we'll just go with the sample one. There you go. Bring this up. So let's just put a note on this. Some info about her for people who miss stuff. There we go. All right, let me get a link to her too. Is want to also give credit to those who end up helping, be it directly or otherwise. Because yeah, she gave people a basically carte blanche thing to do fan art and make stuff. So I ended up feeling very inspired, and at the time, this was far and away way better than anything I had managed to draw up to that point. So yeah, this marked a major shift in art quality for me. So yep, I definitely won on the art game, I think, compared to the me of the beginning of the year. So just due to all the projects I ended up with, I definitely got more consistent practice too. So I may have gotten bodied by the music half of this slide, but I think I did pretty well with the art one. Let's see, what was the next thing? Oh, that's right. Because one other thing I was doing was I actually worked to organize a group for collabing during the VTuber SummerSlam from Gamers Outreach. Yeah, they're a group that puts out these machines. I believe the term is save points. Oh wait, no, save points are the vending machines I also put. That's right. Those and the what's the term for those? Yeah, they put out these cool gaming kiosk things to give hospitalized kids a chance to play games and stuff to make their stays less terrible. I want to get the right name. Let's see. Because they also put out vending machines where the people can get like credits basically to get little pieces of merchandise or whatever to help commemorate milestones as they recover. Oh yeah, go karts. That's it. That's the name. Because they're complete gaming units. They come with a monitor and I think some game system or game systems. But yeah, it's a super cool organization that I'm glad to have gotten involved with. So there we go. We'll link to them as well. They do more than just summer too. That's just the only one of their events that I've gotten in on so far. A Discord server that I have. Actually, you know what? There you go. Is the Discord directly there, or if you want to find all the other places I'm at, I've got the rest of it crammed into my link tree. Rather than having to remember a bunch of links and have a bunch of different commands, I figured it's also good to just have one stop shop place to find anywhere else, well, almost anywhere else that I'm at. But, and I should also shout out the other people who joined me for the SummerSlam, though, because what I did was I organized a Sound Voltex raid train. And there were 3 other people who decided to help me out with it. So let me get their links in here as well. Oh, Misake. Yeah, this one's gonna be a short stream anyway, so feel free to jump back in on the recording afterward. Either way, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the one you're really gonna want to be here for is tomorrow anyway. But I do still appreciate you coming by tonight as well. Yeah, I was just talking about the Sound Voltex raid train I organized this past summer during June. Yeah, it was late June. Me and 3 other Voltex players got together and we did streams one after another supporting Gamers Outreach. But yeah, I don't remember the order. I think it was Candy, then Undies, and then Felix. I think that was the order. But anyway, just want to get the links to the other people who were there too. Let's see, is the I think that was your URL now. Hope I'm right. All right, let's see. That should be it for there. We'll set this up here. Let's see. That should be everything. Let me just verify these real quick. Last thing I want to do is wind up sending people to links that don't actually exist. All right, yeah, there's that. Yep, that's there, and this should be, yep, good. All right, good. We verified these. Now I can put this message out too. Right. Oh, whoops. Oh, I messed up the first part of the URL for Candy, but luckily the rest of it saved it. So, also all very cool people that you should definitely check out. But it may be my analysis of my 2024, but considering they were a big part of a major streaming event that I was involved with and I was actually the head of, I can't very well go without giving them the shout outs they deserve too. Let's see, I think now's when we go into the Paper Mario part. Oh, yes. And another one that wouldn't normally be a major thing, except for it was all done on stream. One of the more difficult gaming challenges I've done for myself. Where, yeah, let's just say Paper Mario is not a game really designed to play without using all of the battle mechanics. Yeah, I had to say mostly no action commands because there were a couple spots where I got forced to. But in Chapter 3 you have to, one part with Peach you have to, but for the most part, after many attempts at certain parts, I managed to claw my way to the credit screen. Speaking of which, I did actually grab the little clip I took of when I finally got the win. So, figured it might be fun to revisit that too. So, that is not the one you were supposed to switch to. Oh, is it not playing? I'm okay with that. You can do that. Oh, wait, no, that's
You
why.
can't, however, do that. That is not good.
Yeah, I just wanna... Okay, yeah, it is playing, alright. We'll let it go here, but... Yeah. It was rough, but... You also get to hear the very rare JQ pop-off sounds. I'm not very good about that. But...
Struck down by the thunder of heaven. Get out of here. I guess I truly did, in this case, have the power of God and anime on my side.
After all the pain I went through to get there, I think I deserved a little bit of just letting myself cut loose a bit. So, but yeah, for some reason I end up coming up with weird challenge runs of games. That does remind me of another thing, a Pokemon thing that I started with Let's Go Pikachu way back when. Part of me does think about revisiting that someday. Where I had let's see, what's the term? I believe nosocomophobia run. That term is the term for the fear of hospitals. So I translated that into outside of getting whited out, blacked out, whatever. I was not permitted to go into any Pokemon centers whatsoever. Center scary. Joys will eat me. Maybe I should bring that back sometime. And luckily, Let's Go Pikachu is easy enough on the whole that it's generally not, you know, super unreasonable to try that. But we'll see. Anyway, I also made a silly, fancy graphic for this just because I could. Because I do have a bunch of goals for this year, too. Yeah, these ones I just kind of slammed down on a single slide because I ran out of time to make it all fancy. But yeah, I do want to go back and try to do all of those covers I didn't do last year because I still want to sing the songs. And there's one of them in particular that I definitely should do at some point. But we'll see how all that turns out. Gonna require me fitting in some time to get some hardcore singing training in, though, here and there. So we'll see how that pans out. I also do want to do some kind of other charity stream or maybe more. We'll see how that goes throughout the year. There's at least one I do have planned, and it's going to be special for other reasons, but I'll put more info out about that when I'm actually able to plan it, which is not going to be right now. And also, I definitely want to keep making more art and improve. Because I have images in my head. I'm still not strong enough to bring them onto digital canvas, but I'm getting closer. Not to mention, I want to build up my speed. Because, again, there's just way too many things I want to do, but right now I'm still a little bit too slow. Related to speed, I'd also like to get better at being faster so I can try and put more stuff out for people to look at on the shop that I help operate. Oh yeah, I think this one's going to be way out of date. But we'll see. Oh yeah, it's like way, way out of date. Okay. Yeah, let me go fix that too. Let's see. Don't mind me just doing some chat command editing on the fly again. But wouldn't be the first time, and certainly will not be the last. Oh, is that not it? Where is it then? Okay, there it is. Again. Okay, let's try it again. Yep. Because, yes, most recently I've added both a Leonid and a Vivid Bad Squad Miku print to the shop. So if you're interested in picking those up by any chance, then definitely go take a look. And finally, something that I've constantly been having like bits and pieces worked on here and there, but one thing I really want to get done at some point this year is getting a fully hashed out setup and like terms and conditions and everything set up to fully open up commission work. Because I personally think that I've gotten to a point where I can probably bring some people's ideas to life, even if I haven't done it yet. So Sometimes you just gotta take that little spark and get out there. Oh, right. I forgot to talk about the whole knock covers thing, too. Because, yeah, back at the music side, because the thing that some of the newer follows might not be familiar with my term for that. That's where it's technically still a song cover, but it's one that I put a lot less pressure on. Generally done in a much more casual fashion. I have a playlist of those up on my YouTube if you ever wanted to check those out. But yeah, there's a number of ones that I don't necessarily want to do like full try to put like all the bells and whistles in kind of covers, but I do still kind of want to practice singing them. So we'll see where that goes. As for anything else, though, well, if there's anything that people want me to do or that they'd like to see, you can always let me know on Discord, here, Twitter, Blue Sky, anywhere you can get a hold of me. No guarantees that I'll do or work toward whatever, but if anyone's got thoughts and ideas for things, I'm always open to suggestions, even if I don't necessarily follow them. If there's anyone around who wanted to talk about anything that they've done last year that they've got as goals for this year, feel free. If not, that's basically about all I had for tonight. I just wanted to have a little record of where I've been, where I've gone, things I've done, and things I'm hoping to do. Yeah. I'm kind of curious exactly how this stream, if I do it again next year in January, I wonder how many of these I'll be able to actually check off properly this time. Yep. I also still want to do the other things from 2024, but they're a little bit lower priority than the more general stuff here. But yeah, I think that's basically everything for today. Ooh, I just realized I didn't have my BGM on. That's a shame. Well, what a wait now. Yeah, sorry it's a little short, but I had a mission. I accomplished the mission. So I think that will about do it. So I do want to thank anybody who stopped in. I will be back tomorrow for Archaea, though. So if you want to come by for the usual nonsense with that, then be back here the same time as usual, around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But till then, I guess I will find someone to raid out into. It's so early. I wonder what the raid options are going to look like now.